Hi guys. Well, time to talk about Dilip Ghosh again, the only guy I have some hope from when it comes to politics in Bengal. Now, as I have said, Bengal BJP is secular as fuck. They don't utter the word Hindutva. They don't debate or make any arguments from the Indic civilizational perspective. It's all about bad roads and electricity. Now, those are important, but Bengalis and most in Bengal know that Trinamool is just another party that is going to also say that now we are going to solve all roads and electricity issues and corruption, and BJP is going to say the same thing. What does BJP set them apart? How do they set them apart from Trinamool? That's not being addressed by BJP. Now, a case could be made that Bengalis become so frustrated with Trinamool's corruption that they vote for BJP just for the heck of it. But that's not how Bengal politics works. That's the character of the Punjab nature of politics, that will just give them a shot. Let's see what they do. But Bengal's voters are more loyal towards a party, whichever party comes to power. They are going to have their minds immediately colonialized by that party. So I don't see how BJP is going to set themselves apart from Trinamool on that front. But there are some hopes I see from Dilip Ghosh, although he is no K. Annamalai. But recently, Dilip Ghosh has been criticizing CBI, and although he has been saying ED is doing a good job, he has been critical of CBI. That gave some BJP supporters the view, and it has made BJP insiders pretty uncomfortable as well, that since CBI is directly under the PMO, is he being confrontational with the PMO then, with Narendra Modi himself? Now, what he said was very true and very courageous. You could see it, what it is, whether it's being a traitor to BJP or does he have intentions of joining the Trinamool, based on how much you know of politics or what's your perspective. Any could be true. You never know what a politician is planning. A politician is, after all, a politician. So he has said that I don't give a shit who runs CBI. CBI has not solved the murders of so many BJP party workers after the 2021 poll violences. He's saying, I have personally been gone around garlanding the dead bodies of my BJP party workers. So I can be critical of BJP. What have they done? So I don't care who runs it. I am going to be critical of it. Now, also, there's a news that you all need to be aware of, that 13th September is going to be a very important day for Bengal politics, because BJP is organizing something called Chor Dharo Jele Bharo Jatra. Now, that means that catch the thieves and send them to prison. But again, that has no Hindutva angle to that rally, but at least we'll see what momentum BJP is gathering. It's going to be a test of that. So it's going to be very important and very significant. So one hopeful thing has been that a few days back he held a rally in Goria, which is a South Kolkata intellectual bastion. I have never known that anyone is remotely a BJP supporter there, but it was a pretty big rally, and you can see on his Twitter page that it was a pretty big rally. So let's see what happens in that rally. And you all know that 12th September is also a big day, because the Gyanvapi Mandir issue is going to be, the verdict of that is going to also come out on 12th September. Now, interestingly, a woman from Trinamool Congress, not from Trinamool Congress, her husband used to be in Trinamool. He was murdered about 12 years back. 6 months back, the case was handed over to the CBI. I think the allegations are that some Trinamool party workers probably killed her husband. Even she has supported Dilip Ghosh that, yeah, maybe there are some settings going on between Trinamool and BJP, and we don't know how much CBI is going to be effective. So now, if you want to be cautiously skeptical, you could argue that maybe he's doing that 13th September rally, he's gathering crowds himself, and also on the other hand criticizing CBI to maybe leverage his position in Trinamool if he's planning to jump the ship and go to Trinamool, because a lot of BJP supporters, lifelong BJP party workers and leaders, joined Trinamool a few months back after the 2021 polls. So you never know, but they were not that big of a leader. They were not big leaders, but I don't think Dilip Ghosh is planning anything like that. Maybe he's just being courageous, but in politics, these things don't happen just for no reason, just because someone is being willing to be a martyr and being courageous. Who knows what he has in mind for criticizing this CBI? But he is right. CBI has not solved many problems. CBI has not gotten hold of many people. Even when CBI was arresting Anubrata, I was skeptical. I have more trust in ED now. I don't know. I don't give a shit what CBI does. I have zero faith that they are going to actually send someone in jail for a long time. Even if they do, send someone to jail, they are going to come out in no time. But as for CBI not solving any murders of BJP party workers, that's a huge failure of CBI. And Dilip Ghosh is very courageous and very right to speak about that, no matter what his intentions.